So there's another layer to the truth-finding mission by Congressman Riley Moore. So Congressman Riley Moore is alleging that Chinese illegal mining in Nigeria is helping fund the killing of Christians, although not directly and also not loosely connected either. But before we
One of
talk
the
much
things I think
further,
people that will
let's take a
find
listen.
extremely shocking from this report is that the Fulani militants, these Islamic militants we've been talking about, they're getting paid by the Chinese who are operating illegal mining operations in Nigeria. So the Chinese go in, they don't have a permit to mine, and they will bribe people in that state to be able to mine, and then the protection money is then paid to the Fulani militants, who then use that money to then go murder and martyr Christians within Nigeria. So there's a lot to unravel here, but thank God President Trump has accepted this report. He is working so hard to bring the different sides together, the U.S. and Nigeria, but
So
also
Riley Moore is
our
saying that
interagency
Chinese
coalition that we have
miners
going
are
on,
paying
that we do
protection
have a
money to
plan, and
militants
we are
in
moving
Nigeria's
forward on
Middle
this. So
Belt, and
we
the
do
money
feel
is
like we're
buying
taking good
weapons.
steps.
So this is no longer just a story for Nigeria. It's about terrorism and global power. So let us break this down properly so you can understand the various interests. Now, the report has it that Nigeria has the highest number of Christian killings in the world. According to Watch List, over 3,400 Christians were killed last year alone, and most of them are in Nigeria. So we have states like Plateau, Benue, Nasarawa, which have seen repeated village attacks. And because of that, the US actually labeled Nigeria a country of particular concern over religious freedom violations. But now, there is another layer to this conversation. Riley Moore says that Chinese nationals are operating illegal rare earth mining sites in some of these areas, and according to the report, they are paying armed groups for protection. So let's think about it. If militant control territory and miners pay to operate, that money fuels the same violence, forcing people off their land. And once villages are emptied, land becomes easier to exploit. So what are they mining? According to the report, they are mining rare earth minerals, and these are critical materials that are used in our vital jets, our smartphones, in production of wind turbines, electrical vehicles, and without them, modern technology, of course, will slow down. So why is this important? In Riley Moore's tone, he said this is extremely shocking and that Donald Trump has accepted this report. So, why would Riley Moore say this is extremely shocking when the world knows how the Chinese operate? Now, let's bring this back to geopolitics. China already controls most of the global rare earth processing market. So, access to more supply, especially in an unstable area like Nigeria, is strategic for China, but is also of great interest to America. This is where it becomes geopolitical. So, if mining is happening in Nigeria, Nigeria loses revenue, China strengthens its mineral dominance, and America will be interested in reducing such strength. So it's not just about the mining right now. It's also about how global power competition will influence actions taken by various actors for various reasons. So by implication, if money is being truly paid to armed groups, this means mineral supply chains may be indirectly connected to violence. So that should concern everyone, from Nigeria losing revenue to the geopolitical interest of America, which would not want China to expand its already dominant market position. So Congressman Riley Moore is urging sanctions, target the illegal operators, pressure Nigeria to enforce its laws, and strengthen mineral supply chains outside Chinese control. So beyond politics, the bigger question is this: how many conflicts today are really about resources? How many civilians are trapped between global struggles? So if this report is accurate, then Nigeria is not an isolated case. This is a part of a much larger strategic chessboard, and we need to start seeing it that way. It is a truth at a time. Take care and have a nice day.